Oh, that. So basically, I was real young, man. I started wrestling when I was 15. So I was just kind of going with the flow, and there wasn't as many like independent shows back then. So there's only like a handful of people really doing like consistent shows. And then I linked up with George South when I was like 19, and it was just a blessing in disguise. And I got lucky enough to ride with him for like a year and a half, probably, or two. And he was booking some shows for Ted Dibiase, who had a promotion, Power Wrestling Alliance. And George was like the booker, and we were like the ring crew. We were the one-stop shop. You know what I mean? We got the ring, we're gonna book it, set it up. So me and Shane Matthews would set up the ring, and Scotty McKeever, whoever, and then George would write all the matches because Ted didn't know who the indie guys were, and then Ted booked all the names, like whoever they had, Buff Bagwell, AJ Styles. I mean, whoever they were using at the time. I don't know if AJ was there. He might have been. I can't remember. But I got lucky and got on those shows, and then we showed out. Those were big shows. They were at these churches, like mega churches, and that one's pretty big in Louisville, but that wasn't the biggest. We did some in Texas and in Georgia that were like 20,000 people, and he had Sting and he had everyone on this show. There we go. Look at that.
Yeah, that was 2007.
That's actually
wow, man, wow.
That's the Echo joint. You know,
what championship on your shoulder is that?
So that's George South's EWA title, the one that he has right now. That belt's been around forever. But yeah, that was the EWA title, but it was technically the PWA title too, because Ted didn't have a belt. So I would use George's belt, and George made me give it back to him every time, and then I would beat him again the next night. It's so funny.
He wasn't messing that one up.
Yeah, well, it's just funny because he would make us wrestle again the next night, and I'd be like, well, shouldn't I be the champion since I won yesterday? And he'd be like, Fruit, for all they know, you beat me in Owensboro. And we would do it 3 nights in a row sometimes. That's epic. I would win the title 3 times in a row. Yeah. But yeah. That was fun time. That was fun, man. Back then you really had to know how to work. Like you couldn't just go memorize a whole match and like do a few flips. Like you literally just had to wait and hope that you'd heard everything that they called and that you didn't mess up, or the veterans were going to beat you up and nobody was going to do anything about it other than make fun of you and maybe throw you out of the locker room. But it was different. It was different back then. And George liked me because I never hurt him. So I didn't mess up any spots, and I didn't hurt him. I did a backslide wrong once, and he went crazy. And I said, I did it how Shawn Michaels did it. And George said, Shawn Michaels is wrong. So I had to learn the right way. There's a right and a wrong way. And yeah, George South's great. He's like a mentor to me still.
Get it again.
I love George. He's like a legend, a living legend.
George South. Shouts out to George South.
He's probably gonna live to be
actually one of the podcast here. So yeah, shout out to George.
Yeah, so he kind of helped me learn how to work. But I guess I was out here on my own for like 4 years. I met George, and he kind of taught me everything I did was wrong. It was time to learn the right way. So I did that so I would stay booked. And I guess eventually Ted sold the promotion and went back to WWE, if I'm not mistaken. That was the end of that. That's how wrestling is.